Okay. There it is right there. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? I think everything's working now. I am just finishing up some config here real quick. Wait, what did I do there? Take out both of these. That's fine. Change that. That's a max, that's a max. Change that. Doing a couple things here real quick. Viking, how you doing, buddy? Save and restart. Cool, it's no longer, it's not letting me save anything. Okay, so we're gonna reboot this. Host, reboot, yes. Okay, so tonight is hopefully gonna be a longer stream, but what we're doing is we're gonna work on the FT-5. I have been putting off working on this machine for a long time. It's one of my favorites, and it always has been. It's been the second printer I ever bought. I've put so much time and money and effort into the machine, and today we're gonna breathe a little bit of new life into it by giving it an upgrade of clipper. We're putting a new bed on it, and sprucing up a couple other things in here while we have it up on the table and off the shelves. So that is the goal for tonight. How far we get in that, I don't know, but I did do some homework earlier today to get things started, and we're gonna just dive into it here. I'm doing well, Viking. Thank you very much. So, but right now, I want to reboot this Pi because it is driving me crazy right now. It's telling me I can't save anything. There's a couple changes I know to make in here that I was kind of working on. So I'm using the stock board. Actually, we go to here. We've got a nice camera set up for this. So I'm using the stock MKS Gen version 1.4 board. It's got a mix of A498 drivers and LV8729 drivers for the XY and Z. And you got Extruder and I'm sorry, X and Y. There's two. What do we have? Two Z motors. Yeah. So these are both using that. The Extruder and I forget what motor that is. But either way, yeah. So it makes it quieter with those drivers. I could put 22 8s in there, but I don't have any anywhere. But either way, these are still good for now. If I need to, I just found a MKS 1.3 and 1.4 board. Yeah, that's what these are. So if I need to switch out to a different board, I can because I have it. So yeah. Jesse's here. Hey, Jesse, long time no see. Okay, do you guys hear one input now? Checking. All good. Okay, sorry about that. For some reason, I guess, so I just had set up the DSLR here for you guys to watch, and for some reason it activated another audio source. Didn't see that down there. Anyway, so what I was saying was, so I'm using the stock MKS Gen 1.4 board, so very old board, some old drivers, but these are still good. The LV 8729s or 8927, something like that. These are great because they're very quiet. They're not quite as quiet as 22.8s or 22.9s, but they are pretty good. I am waiting to just reconnect to this Pi. You can see here I have my MOSFET. So this is to pull the amperage off the board. So the board is just switching the MOSFET on and off. It's getting directly powered from the power supply, which is great and easy that it's working. And Moonraker is dead on the Pi. I need to reinstall Moonraker. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so let me pull that up real quick. I never remember the commands for this. Right here, that's what I need. So in here to MOBA Xterm, and we're going into fluids. I haven't renamed this yet. I don't know what to name this printer yet, so we'll get there. But yeah, the LVs also do work out well because the Y is actually 2 motors on 1 driver. So I did have at one point them switched or split. Why did you connect? I'm connected to it here. So why can't MOBA connect to it? But yeah, they work out pretty well. I've liked them in this for a long time. They've been in here for, I installed these back in 2017, something like that. For some reason, I can't get to the Pi. I can get to it here at the web page, but MOBA Xterm says it doesn't exist. I might need to reboot it again. Jesse, dude, okay. Literally, I forgot you sent me that. That is what I'm putting on it. Totally forgot about it. I actually was on last night about to order a brand new Mcu bed to drill and tap for this. And then I went looking for a sheet because I was like, I think I have a flex build sheet somewhere. So back on my shelf, I had this, and right underneath of it was the 713 Maker aluminum bed for this printer. So actually it's down on the floor right now. You can't see it because I'm gluing I glued it this morning, so it should be done now. But the silicone pad to the bottom of it. And yeah, hilariously enough, last night I was like gonna hit the button, and yeah, it was pretty funny. I was like, what? I forgot I had this. I was so stoked when I found it. And that's kind of what set off this whole thing into effect as today. I was gonna spend today working on getting things together for the Tiny M, but I decided that I need to have a better functional ABS printer. And while the FT-5 prints okay, there are still things I needed to upgrade on it, make it better. So big thank you to you for sending me that, and we're going to see that on here very soon. I'm just trying to get back into this Pi so I can make these changes real quick while I'm thinking about it, and then we're going to work on some of the hardware in here, and then we're going to come back to configuring the Raspberry Pi. Once that's configured, hook it up here to the printer and go from there. I'm going to hook it up just via USB for now. I don't really know how I'm going to do any of that, but that's the plan for the moment. Bad gateway. I know it's a bad gateway. Can you please let me connect via MOBA Xterm? I really don't want to have to read. Why won't it connect? I was just in this thing. I didn't rename it. It's right here, but I'm getting the bad gateway, which means that Moonraker killed itself, basically. There it is. Man, that took forever. It's a Pi 3 too. That took absolutely forever to boot up. I did change passwords on it earlier today. I expanded the file system. I updated it. So the update, I think, is what killed it. because the update does not seem to play well. The latest Moonraker update just is kind of killing things. At least it did for me. So squiggly that. Moonraker scripts dot slash install Moonraker. So yeah, so I am reinstalling Moonraker here. Because this is what I had to do on, which one died? It was Teletran. I was updating Teletran today. And Moonraker just offed itself after I pulled down the update, because the Moonraker updated yesterday, actually, which I didn't realize. So if you have Clipper and you're watching this video and it's today, October 15th, don't update right now. Wait until some of the bugs are figured out, because you have to like re-sign in to sudo as well with like a local script that it runs. You just have to click like the notifications that are up here. But yeah, it's I would not update Clipper right now if you need to. I would say that was a good hour of my time this afternoon trying to figure all that out. And then eventually I just did this to reinstall it, and then it started working again. So happy day. So who else we got in here? Oh, we saw Aaron's here, Vikings here, Steve, Mickey, Eric, Jesse's here, of course. Fantastic. Hopefully we'll get a couple more people in here. Where is my... I still have errors coming up on Fastlane about something with it. I don't know what's going on with it. Again, Moonraker made some changes and it's not happy. I might just reinstall Moonraker on that printer. Just copy off my... Well, there's no extra config on it because it doesn't have Clipper screen. It's the issue with the printers with Clipper screen. I have to copy out the config for it. You need my sudo password again. That one. There we go. So now, if I reconnect, this should work, theoretically. Theoretically. Just email to come about cutting the video uploader's case. Oh, the plans are on Thingiverse. Nice. I would say double check what the front is, because I've got some weird cutouts there. I can't remember if I made these cuts. I did, because the 3D Upfitters one the top front plate didn't fit. I had to cut into it, but now that I put the 713 maker parts on there, I no longer need those other pieces that I cut to make space for. So I'm going to just 3D print some blanks to go in there, and that'll work out well. Okay, so configuration, there we go. Printer config. Can I change anything on here? If I do save. Okay, it's saving, sweet, okay. So, I'm going to update some of this real quick. I confirmed that all these pins are correct. So this is actually the ramps one. So this, I made some notes up here before and they didn't save. It's for the FT-5 running a MKS Gen 1.4. And then dual Z end stops, E3D Titan extruder, and a 12 volt silicone heater. So, okay, this I need to take out. Is the end stop correct? So that's Z. So thankfully, this is for the MKS Gen L. The pins are the same as the Gen 1.4. So I have to use this to translate the Marlin pin, the actual functions to Clipper pins because the Marlin pins are different. So there's some conversion that has to happen here. So the Z, PD3 and PD2, which is what I have. PD3 and PD2. 400's max 0 is there. The extruder is this right here. I found a calculator online. Happy day. Because calculating this is literally driving me to drink. PID control there. PID control my bed. We'll PID tune that. Fan is pH6, it says. So fan. PWM fan, D9 on Marlin. Pretty sure that's what I'm hooked into. D9 is the fan. And that is this pair, which is going to there, which is 1 and 2, which 1 and 2 is the part cooling fan. That is correct. So that's good. That's correct. That's fine. It's Cartesian. Won't worry about those right now. And I'm hoping that the display pins are the same, because that I have no idea of. So we're going to save and restart. And then hopefully this should just tell me and give me an MCU connection error. And then we're going to start working on some hardware. Connection error. Yep, not connected. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to switch to here. And we're going to go just like this. And we'll go from here. It does what it's supposed to. So I have almost the full 713 maker kit. The only thing I don't have now is the base plate down here to do the dual Z like lead screw thing that they had going like on a single belt. Because I don't feel that that's necessary. I've never had issues with mine. All right, so seems like everything is dried and good to go. So here it is, Jesse. Here's the 713 maker bed plate. And then on the bottom, I went ahead and attached my silicone heat pad. I'm going to order in a piece of insulation for this. I have some insulating tape. You know what? I'm just going to do that real quick. Let's do that. So let's turn this down here. You guys can see what's going on. I have insulation tape that I can use. Is it zoomed all the way out? Yep. Okay. Let me find that real quick, and then we'll just... It's the same tape I used on... what's it called? Ultra Magnus. I used the same stuff. So this is just some pipe wrap insulation tape. So it doesn't have the silver for like deflection, but it does what it needs to do, which is insulate the bottom of the plate here. So, that being said, hey Brandon. Jesse, what firmware are you running on your FT-5? Is it still you still running Marlin on it, or have you switched it up? a couple slits of this all at once. But that'd be too easy. Marlin 2.0, okay. I was still running Marlin. So funny story, I was talking to Aaron last night. I'm still running the original Marlin like 117 or 119 on here. And it does not work with Prusa Slicer. So I wanted to do a test print on it just to see, like, is this thing even like still alive really? And I had to go into the archives of my server, find my old Simplify 3D installer and my old profiles, which I still have on the server on backup, and I was able to print a piece of ABS with this last night using that backed up installer and profile. So I thought that was quite comical to get that to finally work. Tarantula Pro. Forgot you still have one of those. So if anybody's curious who's watching this, what this is going to do is this makes it just so that the bed is a bit more efficient in heating and staying heated. Now granted, this is a pretty much enclosed printer. I don't say pretty much, it is an enclosed printer. So my issues of heat escaping are rather minimal, but this will just help with some of those heat times just to make sure that things are not taking quite forever. And prior to me doing this, technically the bed was insulated before, as the way I had it before was the old build plate was here, then was a piece of cork, then this, and then a piece of glass. Just obviously like flipped upside down, you know what I mean? And that worked out really well because the cork is, number one, non-flammable, and it gave it that nice bit of insulation so that I didn't have to worry about it taking forever to heat up, because it is only 12 volt. I don't do AC beds. It's way too much hassle. I move too much. So the 12 and 24 volt beds is more than enough for the needs of me. Also, AC beds are like super dangerous, so, you know. This looks like we're gonna have like 1.5 more. Just leave it, it's fine. And then, you know, we get one more string here. And we'll just cut it down to size. That, and then how wide do we need this to be? Just till about there. This is not going to be straight, but it will do the task. And then before we install this, we're going to put on the magnetic for the flex sheet. And that will do. That should give me some good insulation there. So here now, I'm sure that glare is probably ridiculous. Okay, I'm going to put this insulation tape back. Because you can buy on AliExpress, they have like the pre-cut aluminum backed like stickers that you can kind of just put right on for like, I don't know, like $10 or $15, but I also don't feel like waiting a month. So we have an old, this is the Energetic 3D. This is a double-sided PEI sheet. So you can see one side I use, one side is pretty fresh. So the thing here is I need to put it a little towards the front. So it's got to be a little more like that because of, I want to be able to actually get the pull tab just kind of off of it. So if I center that kind of like so, I want that just to come off the front, just a smidge like that. So let's see, what is that measurement? My little metal. There it is. And then I need, use the square here. So 8 mil. Okay, there. And then this side is 99. Well, that doesn't help me because I don't know what this is underneath. That is 14. Okay, and then the front is 12. 14, right? Yeah, 14 on the side, 12 at the front. This is going to be slightly difficult to do, I think. Let's clean the bed again real quick. I did clean this earlier, but it was on the floor because I had to put a bunch of weight on it to make sure the adhesive had a good enough weight on it. Okay, it was a little bit dirty there. Clearly, okay. So we're gonna do, what did I say? Where did my thing go? Okay, so it's supposed to be 12 from the front here. 14 from the side. Let's make sure this is. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, what happened to the camera here? Hello? Hello? Hello, camera? Hello? There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. But that's on, which now means that this is on. Again, I can get that just to come over the edge a smidge right there so my fingers can get on there. Oh yeah, you bought the magnetic bed. Yeah, that's why you sent it to me. But all right. So, why does my camera keep doing this? Man. Let me try a different port here for the, what's it called? I just moved, my USB 3 is acting up on this computer. Okay. So this is a little bit slower, but let me know if there's any issues with this picture. I don't know what's going on with that camera. Ooh, that's like super chunky slow. All right, we're just gonna stay with this. You know, we're just gonna stay with this because I don't know what's going on with that. All right, so I have bed springs. We're gonna use, I'm pretty sure we're gonna use these shorter ones because the long ones are too long. So we're gonna use these guys and these bolts here. And I have some, I bought these, I don't know, there was some sale somewhere, but I bought these big injection molded ones. So, nuts for it, wing nuts here. Wow, that is a chunky bed now. Okay, so, we got 1, 2, 3. Now this bed does have the ability to mount it on like 8 or so different parts. But I personally don't like that, so I'm not going to do that. The tricky part is going to be getting all of this lined up. Two, 3, and 4. Okay, those are all in. Can pull this to the back here. You just stay right there for now. All right, there's the bed mounted there. Sorry I can't give you guys a better picture because it just doesn't want to cooperate today. Just getting these adjusters on. Without cross-threading them, hopefully. Okay. Last guy here. Okay, there's all of those. Now we can feed the thermistor down and in, maybe. Probably should make this hole bigger. No, we're gonna do that real quick. We're gonna make that hole bigger because it is so annoying that those don't really fit in there. Positives to the left. And we'll put some, what's called on those as well. Some ferrules. And then for this one, white is negative, blue is positive. Okay, don't let me forget that. Strip that back now. All right, so we need ferrule crimpers, wire strippers, ferrules, Okay. Now we need to make that hole a bit bigger. How am I going to do that? Do I have my drill in here? Oh, I might need to go to the garage real quick and get the drill. If this is bigger than a 1/4 inch, that's a hex set bet. Drivers, drill bits. Yeah, it's a 1/4 inch hole. So give me 1 minute. Let me run to the garage and get my drill. I don't have a drill in here, do I? Not for that, at least. Okay, let me go get my drill real quick. I'll be back. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, just need regular drill. Okay, I'm coming back. Okay, and we're back. Is that there? Okay, that's there. Okay. So we need a battery. And we need a bigger drill bit. So 1/4 inch is what it is now. Let's go up to 5/16. I think that'll be more than enough. Just like that. This old melamine doesn't really make much dust. A little bit, but not much. Can I get this like this? Okay. All right. So, ferrules. Let's get some ferrules on these guys here. I didn't have ferrules way back when I was originally building this. Thank you for writing that down, Aaron. That one. That one, so we can push these up and in. Okay, and then let's get the thermistor down in there. That hole really just makes it. And then these guys. Like that. What is that? Oh, it's an old piece of support from something I printed God knows how long ago. All right, let's do those little wires first. So white is negative, blue is positive. Excuse me. So negative. negative. And blue is positive. Where's my these will work. And blue. Okay, so those are connected. Those are connected. I'm not liking this negative lead here. Still not liking it. Get in there more. Don't like that at all. It's really hard because I don't feel like it's not easy to take the all the stuff off of this printer. It's not easy at all to take these side panels off. So I kind of have to one arm it. Okay, that's in, that's in. Okay, oh, that's good. All right, now here, the positive went into here. I guess I did a pretty poor job of putting that in. There we go. Negative. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, and then now the bed. Just go into these two here. Let's do that one first. Okay, those are all in and good. Outstanding. And I can just kind of loop down there like that. All right, well, that's the bed installed. And the heater pad is done. So that's good. It looks great. I will have to figure out my mins and maxes and just try to really figure that out, because I'm probably gonna have to adjust my Z end stops here. Eventually I want to go to put a probe on this, but I need to design something to mount onto this Franken shuttle. Or it's the 713 Maker shuttle. Franken shuttle is what I used to have. All right, well, let's see, what do we do here? Hey, Ryan. Filament, oh, layer shift because filament snag. That sucks, man. It's always the worst. All right, so let's take a look at this one more time. So X is fine, Y is fine. I have two Z's with the end stop there, but the position is there. It's fine. I actually don't know what the rotation distance is, honestly. I don't know, I'm going to leave it at 8 for now, I guess. I have no idea what it is, because it's a belt. It's a pulley with a belt. So I think it's fine for now. We'll see what the issue is. And then the extruder, we've got the rotation distance set, nozzle, filament, the heater pin, PB4, is that right? Heater for is PB4, that's correct. The bed is pH 5, that's correct. The 100K, that's right. PID, min temp 0, max temp 2. This one will do 270. It's an all metal hot end, not 2000, geez. And then max temp on the bed 130, that's fine. The pH 6 is the fan, pH 6 is the fan. MCU, and then it's Cartesian, and then this stuff will adjust later, and then that. Yep, okay, so save that. This has a Titan, E3D Titan. The OG E3D Titan. Been on there forever. Okay, so let's go ahead and shut that down. Perfect. So now, what to figure out in the long run where this is going to go. So a couple things. One, where am I going to put this? Because there is no space inside of here at all for it. Two, how we're going to power it. But all of this seems like a problem for later Shane and not now Shane. So right now, we're going to get I think I have a small USB cable laying around here. Or let's do a regular one, I guess, because I need to be able to power this. Oh, this is that one. This has that stupid USB to USB cable. It's USB A to USB A. I think I still have one. Yep, I do right here. Yep. I have this one cable just for this printer because John, in his infinite wisdom when he designed this, decided to do that. So we're going to do that and that. And we're going to power this guy back up. Okay. Yeah, so E3D Titan with and E3D V6 all metal with a Micro Swiss hard nozzle as well. So, well, we need to power the printer, don't we, Shane? We do. So, I have my cable right here, which goes around the other side. And see if we let out any of the smoke. I also have no idea how to flash this. Pin bent in here. How do you flash one of these boards? Because this board doesn't have, or does it just use the SD card in the screen? It's not a gear reduction, Aaron. It's 1-to-1. I mean, it's a 20-tooth pulley to a 20-tooth pulley with a belt between. Oh, I need to plug that back in. Okay, so can we reconnect? Are we online? And are we seeing the printer? Oh, I need a trench coat. Only BTD boards use the SD card. Okay, well, we'll figure that out here in a few minutes, I guess. There we go. Okay, so let's switch back to here. Try to figure this out. Oh, it might take a minute to connect. It took a minute last time. Which kills me because I'm already connected to it here, but yet SSH can't connect to it yet. So slow. Okay, let's just give that a second while I get my drill out of the way. Put that up there. Okay. Try again. Hello? Hello? Oh, there we go. Sweet. We'll bring up the directions because I don't want to screw it up. So we're doing CD, that, zipper. Nope, that's wrong. What did I do? Disconnect. Reconnect. I don't know what I did there. I typed it wrong. Because why would I type it right? Oh my God. I might need to reboot it because I don't know what I did there. I have that right here, Aaron. Is this not the same thing here? Yes, it's the same thing I have. Cool. Thank you, though. There it is. Okay. All right, so the menu config is going to be the interesting part. So stop that. So it's it's just the AT Mega AVR, the it 16 or is it 8 megahertz? I have no idea. KS Gen version 1.4. Processor speed. Literally, this thing does not tell me anything. Is it the slower one or is it the faster one? I don't know. I think it's the 16 megahertz. And then, yeah, that'll be fine. And I think that's it. So we do, yes, make. Hopefully that's right. I don't know. All right, ls dev serial by ID star. There it is right there. So delete that. We're going to do stop clipper. And then make flash device equals. Can I copy that again, please? That, I think that's it, right? Okay, and then enter, flashing. Woohoo! It says okay, so sudo clipper start. Okay, so now we can go to here, the printer config. And then we can go ahead and put in the serial. So right here, paste that in there. Cancel that. Save and restart, and we should be connected, potentially. What did I do wrong? Well, the screen definitely doesn't work. Surprise, surprise, Ryan. It's because you're here. It's attempting to connect. Let me see, unable to connect. All right, well, I don't know what to do. Get to a printer that's online. Optimus. I'm going to add the restart method to this. Just pull it up at one of my other printers real quick. Command. Okay. Does that port 0 need to stay on there, or do I need to take that port 0 off? Wait! ADC out of range. Okay, hold on. Hold on. There's that. From a restart. Got it. Got it. Boom. I just had the bed in the wrong place. Man, that was sweet. Screen still doesn't work, so we're gonna have to figure that one out because the screen doesn't work yet. All right, so now I need to edit Moonraker real quick. Because what are we missing here? So where's Optimus? Close, Moonraker. Come on. Wait, what am I needing? Virtual SD card not found. Oh, that's not Moonraker. That's in the printer. Yeah, it's that right there. I need to go to the printer here, and we're just going to, oh my God, come on. Copy that. And then, where's the screen crap? Oh my God, come on. This mouse is jacking up and it's driving me crazy right now. LCD, okay. Save and restart. Screen settings are here. So it's a Gen 1.4. These ARs are not pins for me though. So I'm gonna use the one down here in the comments. Can to print macro not found. That's fine. I'll do macros in a minute. No, I just have this right here. So this is all there is. This is what was on. I'm using the ramps base config because there is no config for the MKS Gen 1.4. So this is what I have, and that's it for the aliases, which look right. So EXP11 is PC0. EXP11 is PC0. So it is correct. 13 is PH0, 13 PH0. 15 PA1. 15 PA1. Oh, now I need to add, oh, okay. Shoot. This is the 2004 screen. So, where's that at? For LCD 2004. So this is the 2004 smart controller. So save and restart. Make sure I didn't unplug these, did I? There it is. Yep. Boom. LCD works. Holy cow. Oh, sick. That works. Eat that, Ryan. I got that way faster than you thought I would. All right, so let's go here to the printer config. Let's go to Optimus and find my macros. I don't think any of these are going to be correct, so I need to figure this out. So for print start, that's fine. That's fine. There's no Z tilt adjust. There's no mesh bed leveling. That's fine. And then all that should be okay. Yeah, maybe that'll work. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll work. We'll see. Okay, so print end. So the extruder, retract. I'm gonna move it like 10 mil different. Move it like 10 mil down. Park the nozzle. Y0. X0, Y0. So that'll park it. That'll home the nozzle. Move nozzle up 10 millimeter. Okay. Let's see. So pause. Pause state. That should be fine. Now resume. Should be fine. Cancel print is there. Okay. That's all fine. Load filament. I want to go to turn Hound on. Hound, actually Fastlane has it. The auto wanted, oh, I don't know, I don't have the auto loading. So 15, 40. Yeah, we'll just leave all that the way it is right now. So let's save and restart that. I'm so ready for people to stop buying Ender 3s. It's such old news, and every printer is just an Ender 3. All right, so what does this mean? So this folder path configuration change. So, okay, so G-code path received from Clipper does not match expected path. Do I need to do anything with this, or just let it be? Because it takes me to this page. I don't understand it. It's basically things are moving. It talks about nothing about the whole G-code path. So all folders files managed by Moonraker contained within the data path configured in the command line. Objects such as config path, log path, secret path will be depreciated. Changes to the pool is that, the current merge is that, blah, blah, blah. So data path, is that in Moonraker? No, there's no data path in here. So I don't know if I have to do anything. I know it's just a warning, but it might be fine for right now. Right now, though, it might be. Let's adjust the layout real quick. I want the camera can be disabled. Tools up there. Macros are there. Okay, the part fan does not move. Oh, I have a broken pin in there. That's gonna suck to replace. But the fan should be going right now. But it's not. So, okay, beeper works. Okay, we're gonna need to fix that. So, all right, I don't know why that's not working. It's definitely plugged in. And it's definitely in here correctly. One is positive, 2 is negative. One is positive, 2 is negative. All that's correct. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Is it backwards or something like that? Because it's still off. And it's at the fan pin is pH6, which is going into D9, which is D9 right there. That's what it's going into right now. That's correct, right? So there's fan positive, negative. Yeah, that's in there. Fan positive, negative is the... That's not the right, this is not the right schematic. It could be why. Anyways, what if we do the whole invert thing, right? Isn't it, what, the caret? Nope. Do that. Nope, still nothing. Okay. Well, that's, I mean, less of a real thing. Do I need to name it something else? Let's see here. Configuration, printer. Yeah, it's just fan. That's all it is. pH6, no spaces, nothing else. Yep, pH6. Okay. Oh, it needs to be called heater fan. That's what it needs to be called. Heater fan. Save and restart that. Heater fan is not a valid config. Okay, fine. My nozzle fan. Save and restart. That still doesn't work. Okay, back to just fan. I don't know why it's not working. Unless it's dead, which very well might be. Let's do a quick check here, actually. Let's make sure if there's a voltage, and then we're going to fix that Y end stop cable that's broken. So give me DC. There and there. Yep, it's a dead fan. There's 12 volts coming out of there. Actually, I want to see, am I getting my correct voltage in this sucker here? Because it seems a little low, honestly. Oh, that's good, okay. So the fan's dead, so it's not me. Oh, to do file manager. If I go in here to Moonraker, I should just wait until like people like Eddie and stuff update and then go ask them how to do it. I think that was it, Aaron. That got rid of that error. So, all right. All right, so what I need to do now is turn this guy off. I'm gonna unplug the USB and we're gonna work on this end stop. And we lost a cable. This is gonna be super fun to fix like this. Okay. I need to go and get my JST kit and JST crimpers, which are up here. There's the JST kit, there are JST crimpers. Oh, nope, it still doesn't like it. We need one of these. Oopsies. Okay. You know, well, we can do this. Totally missed it. Yep, totally missed it. Good job, Shane. It's hard enough to do these when I can see well, but now that I'm doing it like over my head. Oh, you son of a gun. How'd that not work? Let's go to the smaller settings here. That worked that time? It did. Okay. So you go back into this pin here. And then back into here. Like that. I probably should like super glue that so that it can have a little bit of strain relief on it. And then we need to get another fan for that. Which that's not terribly important because my part cooling fan totally blew up on that. Like it's, do I still have it? Did I throw it away? I had it here somewhere. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, so I thought printing it, I was gonna be smart. I printed out a resin a few years ago, and this is it, like exploded. It caught on a print and then just ripped the whole thing and then it just shattered. So I might do this back portion as resin again, but I think for the claw, I have a few here in resin. Or no, this one's ABS. So I do have an ABS one here. And I have a resin one. So here, this is the Scorpion. So this is the resin and this is the ABS one. So the ABS one looks like crap. Resin one looks beautiful, of course, but I think a little bit of cleanup. See, the bottom of this is pretty bad, but I think a little bit of cleanup, this will work out. I just need to reprint the back plate because that I do not have any more of. Let's restart the firmware real quick. Reconnect this guy. All right, let's see if we can home X. Nope. X still triggered. Home Y? Nope. Okay, so we need to reverse all of those. So printer config. Let's reverse that and that. And the direction for Y went the wrong way. X, I can't tell. Save and restart. So we're going to go one at a time and try to home this and whatnot. All right, home X. Nope. X still triggered. Home Y. Okay, it's home's the right way, but it's telling me. Right there it is. Okay. NSOP Y triggered, still triggered after retract. So. Do I need to do this for the end stop? Or is it the enable pin that needs to change? I don't know. Let's do that for the end stop, see what happens. Home X. Hey, there it goes. Sweet, that homed. Home Y? Nope, nope, nope. Okay, Y is going the wrong way. Okay. So let's just wait for this to reconnect. Oh, it doesn't matter. So the direction for Y needs to go this way, and we can bump up the homing on those. So save and restart. All right, so we know X is right. How about Y? Okay. No trigger after full movement. Okay, home Y again, please. Okay, which is good. So they homed to the back right. This is the back right of the printer. That worked. How about Z? Whoop. End stop triggered. Okay, okay. I can fix that. I can fix that. So we just need to add the thing on. Take it. I need to do that. And that. Save and restart. Actually, hang on. We're gonna. Do we have a speed for Z homing? No, we don't. Okay, cool. So let's home Z. Nope. Nope. Stop, stop, stop. Motor's off. Motor's off. Stop. Gravy. All right, so I need to inverse the direction. So you get that, and you get that. Save and restart. All right, what are you doing now? Why aren't you connecting? Just reboot all that. And give it a second. So we're going for an hour and a half, and not too bad. Not too bad at all. We're getting there. Okay, all right. Can we home Z now? All right, we're going the right direction. That's positive. Or I might need to manually trigger these guys, because I don't know how close they're going to get to the nozzle, because the bed is higher than the old one was. Well, actually, maybe not. It might be, because it's a little bit thicker of a bed. Gonna be close. Why are you still trying to go? Okay, so the one end stop worked, the other end stop did not. Why did it not trigger? It lit up, but it didn't stop the motor. Eddie said this should have worked. So this one over here, that end stop did not trigger right. So take this out maybe, but why would it be different than the other ones? I don't know. Let's restart it. See what happens. Reboot it again, see what happens here. that a minute to boot back up. Let's go on there. All right. Reconnect. Yeah, so that's not right. So this needs to be, I need to take this, I need to put this back here like that. Save and restart. Is there a way to see the end stops if they get triggered? Query end stops. X is triggered, Y open, Z1 open. Okay, so now if I go ahead and trigger that guy, okay. Okay, it's not triggering. Why is it not triggering? It definitely works because it worked in Marlin, so it's definitely a good end stop. So why is it not triggering? What's the difference? What's the problem? What's the caret do? Oh, it's a pull-up resistor. So what if I do on that one, let's do the pull-up resistor as well. Save and restart. Okay, now if we do the query again, still does not see that is triggered. So Z1 right here is triggered right now. I have it triggered, but it's not seeing that. Why? Why? What's the difference here? Okay, so the step, direction, enable, okay, on both of those. Rotation distance the same, the end stop pin is the only thing that's different. And why isn't it seeing it as triggering? It's PD2, so that's Z positive is PD2. You mean, oh, do that and then untrigger it. Okay, so save and restart. Query the end stops. So now it says it's triggered. Which is fine, but then whenever I put this back, okay, it'll say that it's open. Okay, it's open, and then if we trigger it, It still says open. I think for kicks and giggles, I'm going to grab another end stop. Just to be sure. Where's my end stops at? Sensors, fans, bearings, MOSFETs, filament sensors. Do I not have an end stop? Is it all just in the box? End stops. Oh, these might just be the little, like, janky, crowdy ones. Nope, oh, I got a big one in here. All right, so let's take this, and I don't have a cable for one in here. Cool, Shane, you got all the end stops, but no the cables. Where are the cables at? There's a bunch of 2 cable ones. I need 3 cable ones. I want to try it with a new cable as well. What's in here? Here's a bundle. Are these all stepper motors? These are all stepper motor wires. Not helpful, guys. Not helpful. More stepper motors. I thought I had a bag of end stops with cables, unless I used them all, which could very well be what happened here. What's in this bag? Nope, that's a Y splitter. What's down here? Nope, those are hot ends, boards, fans, bearings. What's down here? No. No. What's in here? Filament sensor. Here's one. Here's a cable. Sweet. Okay. So you plug in here. Okay, and then it's green, red, black. Green, black, red. So these are blue, black, red. Okay, and then blue, black, red. Or if I just need to invert it. Or I'm going to blow it up. We'll see. What does this say now? It's not triggering it at all now. Green, black, red. Okay, let me switch these 2 pins around real quick because clearly that doesn't trigger that way. So green, black, red. Okay, this green on top here. Okay, we've got light. Open. Open. Okay, so it's not the end stop. So why is it not triggering? Ah. Dual Z clipper. Dual Z end stops clipper. There's a couple things on it here. So you need to have the end stop. He's using virtual probe. That doesn't make any sense. Nope, that doesn't work. 2 end stops. It says just to specify and it should work. That doesn't work though. What's this out of the question? Example extras. No, that's not it. Assign the appropriate end stop pins to each stepper. One to have multiple end stops, probably both one Z virtual end stop and one physical. 2 end stops necessary to home them so they do not set it to virtual. If you're running into an issue, that's not it. Okay. That's a Z tilt. I don't want Z tilt. Value. I'm not really understanding this. You can vary 2 Z versions and stops access each one until the length. I have them on stepper drivers, and I have both of them posted what it is. You see he's got the pull-up on it on there. Multi-stepper action controlling, given many additional box defining steppers should be stepped in with stepper. Let me define number of sections, Z1, Z2. If an end stop pin is defined for additional stepper, then the stepper will home until the end stop is triggered. But the issue is it's not triggering. That's the problem. Why isn't it triggering? That's what I need to know. Shows triggered. Oh God, come on. Let's see. Put a bang in front of the pin to the sensor. It's not I tried that though. That's easy ABL stuff. That doesn't help me. What if I do the pull up on both of them though then? I wonder. So where am I at here? I don't need you anymore right now. Close that. So what if we do that and this? It's in the front of there, right? Yeah, okay. So let's save and restart that. It's not triggered. Neither of them are triggered right now. So we do the query end stops. Okay, none of them are triggered. So if we trigger it now, oh, come on. So I'm triggering Z1. Still not triggering. But then if I trigger, just make sure the other one's behaving properly. So, oh, excuse me. So trigger Z. Okay, Z is triggering. Can I use... Okay, let's try this. Maybe for some reason it doesn't like the pin. Okay? So let's move it to the Y max. Okay? And then we'll just use that pin. So end stops Y max is PJ0. So let's go into here. Maybe it's the pin for some reason doesn't want to work anymore. So take that off, take that off, PJ0, right? For Y max PJ0, okay. Then restart. All right, so let's look at the end stops. Z1 saying it's open. All right, let's trigger it. This is such a ludicrous way to have to do this, but okay, it's triggered now. Triggered. Okay, so apparently the Z positive doesn't want to work anymore. So now what we need to do is home Z. Got it. Got it, freaking got it. All right, so now what we need to do is I need to okay, let's home it again. Let's do home Z. Okay. I still need to bring those down a fair bit. I gotta get the bed a little bit higher. I'm gonna have to do more than that. But hey, that works. So now I want to do let's just okay, let's just PID tune this real quick. So PID calibrate heater bed. Okay, so where am I at? Speed of calibrate heater bed, right? Yep, heater bed target equals 60. Is that right? Oh, heater equals. Heater equals heater bed target 60. Send it. Okay, it kicked on. So the one cool thing I have here is with the MOSFET, I have a fan hooked up to it, a 12-volt fan. So it's on this great big heatsink. So anytime the bed has power to it, the fan kicks on because it's sending a 12-volt signal to this guy to go ahead and power it, which is telling it to open the mains terminal, because this is coming from the mains of the 12-volt off the PSU, not from the board, which then triggers the bed relay to turn on. So anytime the bed is actively heating, the MOSFET heatsink is being actively cooled. So that's something I did a long time ago. I personally like that. I think it's a pretty good thing to do to ensure that this fan doesn't run all the time, but I know when it is because it vibrates a bit. But I'm using those Noctua like rubber standoffs for that. But okay, we're gonna PID tune this, let that run for a minute, and then we will PID tune the hot end. I'm gonna go look for a blower fan, and then we're going to see if once the PID is complete on the hot end, or the bed and the hot end, then we'll make sure the extruder's running in the right direction once we heat that up, and then we can see if once we get that, and then yeah, some of the hard parts going to be is creating a new profile and proof slicer for this guy. That's going to take me a hot second. But everything still feels okay inside. That's all good. Yeah, so we're making progress here. Making progress. I like it. But now, get the fan. Well, that's running. Yep, that's heating up. We're doing 60 degrees on the bed. Sweet. How are we feeling? Oh yeah, already feeling the heat of that. So I'm definitely going to put in a delay as well, I think, to make sure that it fully heat soaks this 6mm piece of aluminum. Although it is recessed in the middle for the bed, for the heater to be up in there, so that's fine. But what am I getting? Oh, I need a fan. Fan. I need a blower fan. Here's a bunch of fans. I need these 12 volt. 12 volts. That's a 24. Ooh, do all these have crazy long leads? Okay, well, it's a 12 volt. That's what I need. We just cut the lead short because I'm using a Ethernet breakout board to go from the hot end down to here for not all the hot end stuff, but most of it. It just kind of helps. And that moves so nicely now because I had gone ahead and redid all of that. But yeah, I'm just gonna replace the board just because I don't want to, well, the fan, I don't want to worry about it later. That way I know it's working. What am I looking for here? Okay. I'm setting stuff down and I'm losing it. Here it is. I will probably test that fan with the bench power supply just to see what's going on with that. But actually, maybe I won't replace it yet, and I'm just going to take off. Although that's holding in the windings of the... That's holding the case together. I got to reprint that. Oh, I do. So let's just... How long is the lead on that one? About yay long. Okay, so old fan is there. It's Pioneer with linear rails. Yes, it was, man. This was before Volruns got big. This was the affordable option. Dang it. Yeah, these cables are brittle. I mean, when this printer came out, there were probably less than 500 Volruns out there. It was absolutely awesome. So this. One. This one. Come on, why don't you line it up? There we go. Okay, just for now like that. Good deal. Whoop. Oh, come on. All right, let's see if that works now. No. Still doesn't work. The heck? All right. I'm going to go to the bench power supply real quick and just check this fan here to see what's going on. Hold on. Now I have stuff everywhere. Ah, crike. Bench power supply plugged in. No, it's not. So let's take this guy. Plug it here. Okay. Get my test leads out. So, up here. Negative. Positive. Turn it on. Oh, and go down 12 volts. Maybe it's not the fan. It's not the fan. So I wonder if it's that channel burnt out of the controller there. I still have one open channel. So I could try that last channel, but I want to do that when it's off. I don't want to do that one live. How's the bed feeling? Feeling warm. I definitely think A, let it soak in, and B, tightening all of these corner brackets to the same amount. Roughly. Sweet, that finished. Save config. So PID. It's going to be extruder target of 215. All right, so now we'll PID tune the hot end. Now, so I guess what I can do though, pull this off. See, but I don't get, why is it? Shit. I'm getting 12 volts there though. That's kind of the confusing part here. I guess now I'm getting nothing because it's off. So now I'm getting nothing on that fan. Huh. I don't know what's going on with that. Something's not right. Let's check the channel down here. I have that on, right? Okay, so let's check the channel up in here. So it's 1 and 2. Nothing there. And then coming off of here, Nothing there either. So something's jacked up with the fan. Something's not right with that part fan. I don't know what it is though. Oh, but I'm jacking stuff around, moving stuff around, so I need to wait till that's done. Why is that being so fickle? I don't understand it. Not at all. All right, we're 2 hours into it now. Sweet. We're getting there though. We're making good progress. Definitely making good progress here. I don't get why that's not working. Unless that pin is wrong. Let's do some research here. So, that's fine, that's fine. So again, this is wrong. So this is saying that it's D9. It's not. It's actually D8. And if I look on here, it's telling me that D9 is that, but it's not. So we need to do MKS Gen V1.4 pin out. Okay, that's not it. That's 1.4. Okay. So fan, yeah, that's the fan right there. Can you show me a pinout? It's still telling me that the fan is D9. But that's still saying it's D9. I don't believe you. Don't believe you at all. Same document. Unless I burnt out that, which is a very real possibility. And if I did, then don't think it matters terribly because I do plan on pretty much only doing ABS in this. But I would like the possibility to do other things. Yeah, it's still showing that coming off. That's heater. Use Y plus for the fan, but I'm using Y plus for the end stop now. I still have X positive, but I can do that? Like, are you legit? Okay, I was gonna say, if I can use something else for that, Wait, it just kicked on. Why did it just kick on? It's working now. Why is it working now? Because I did a PID tune? What the f... Literally, it works now. I didn't touch anything. 100%, it's on. It's off. Oh my God. What in the world? Oh well, it works. Cool. We were PID tuned on the bed. We're PID tuned on the hot end. Fantastic. Yep, see, those are all disabled there. That's great. The fan is now randomly working. Fantastic. All this stuff is done. Can it see that? It does see the pi. Okay, cool. It does see and understand the pi sensor. Okay, I was a little worried. I put that in there. Didn't know if it was going to work or not. We've got the macros, which I'm hoping all these work. I took them from other printers, so I edited them a little bit. Guess we'll see what happens. Screen works. Beeper works. I don't know what else there really is to try to figure out with this now. Obviously I need to print with it, but what else do we need to do here? I guess we can try and get this nozzle closer. So that's one thing we got to do here. We got to get this nozzle a lot closer. So I need to take these. So in this plate, there are some threaded holes, and I have bolts coming up through them. And I'm trying to get the bed closer. I might need to just move these guys up a smidge. Let's do that. And that, I guess. Over here, we're okay. Okay, let's try to home that now. Did I set 0, 0? I think so. I set it to 300, 300, which is the back right corner. So that is, you know, home for this guy. Oh, I need to, is there a bed leveling macro for 4 corners? I'd really like to know. If you find one, Aaron, please tell me, because, ouch, I really would like to know. I'd be very curious, because that would just make my life so much easier. Okay, so this is somehow cantered pretty badly, but I don't know how it is, honestly. Unless the frame is wonky. I don't know how that's possible. Man, I scratched the crap out of my arm. I'm just curious. I know this is not the right way, but I'm just curious. Okay, you're a little bit back. Well, it's the same there. Just curious. So I do need to raise these back end stops more. Now we need to crank this corner down like that. Hey, Derek. That's home all. Safe homing. I need to do that because I want it to lower Z when it homes X and Y. So I need to remember that. All right, let us disable these motors now again. Let's see how we're looking here. Okay. Okay. All right, how's it going, Derek? What's new at life? Motors off. Oh, there it is. Yep. The Z safe homing. I want to put that in my config. The 150. Save and restart. Oh yeah, we're right here. Thank you. I'm glad you're able to make it. That's why I try to do these on Saturday nights for me. I'm trying to catch the folks back in the US. Because if I try to do these during the week, you guys are all at work when I'm home from work. It's a little looser than I would like those to be. All right, so let's figure out if my steps are right now, because I'm having a feeling that they are not. So let us home all. Okay, yeah, steps are not good at all. Kangaroo training. I like to put my kids in the pouch and just let the kangaroos take them for a while. It's like a natural babysitter. I love it. All right, so my steps are way off on X and Y. So what does that mean they are? I have no idea. They're probably like 30. I think they're set to 8 right now. No, rotation distance is 40. So what should that be for these? I have no idea. I hate rotation distance. My gosh. Isn't it the lower the rotation distance, the more it moves? Because these are, again, these are 20-tooth pulleys pulling it. So what does that mean it's supposed to be? What is it on another printer? Let's see. So it's 40 on other printers. Okay, so it's clearly not 40. What is it? All right, let's try 32. And 32. So can I send you to 0, 0? Save and restart. Let's see what happens. Let us see what happens here. Okay, home all. I told it to go to 0, 0. And it looks like it's better. It looks like you're right, Aaron. Not quite. Nope. So it thinks 0, 0 is about, how far off are we right now? Where's my little thing go here? So we are off by, we're off by about 130 millimeters. So what if they were 16-tooth pulleys? What would that be, Aaron? Or 16-tooth pulley would be the 40, I think, right? What's 16 times 2? So 20-tooth would be 40. 16-tooth is 32, but it's still not moving enough. It definitely did not move 300 millimeters. It moved 200 and change. So let's do this. Let me do G1X 300, Y 300. Okay, so it's hitting both of those guys. It thinks it is at 300 by 300 right now. So if I move this, let's just do okay, and then okay, so it thinks that's 50 mil. But the reality of it is it is moving half that distance, 25. So the other thing, these are belt-driven axes, but it's moving half the distance. I have no idea. These are Folgertech steppers. I mean, .5 amp. Five point something kg. It doesn't say. I mean, but if they were 0.9, what would it be then? No, they're probably 1.8s. Because 0.9s are more expensive. These are cheap ones, man. Yeah, I can't tell. So it's yeah. So 20 tooth is 40. So update the microsteps to 32. So rotation distance is 32, microsteps is 16. I don't have the full steps per rotation defined. Is that the problem then? Because that would be 200, right? So rotation unit, microstep, full steps per rotation should be 200. Copy that. Okay, let's try this and see how it goes. All right, let's home X. And let's move X 50. That is definitely not 50. That's 25. Okay, so let's change it to 400 then. And save and restart. Let's just home all again. Okay, I definitely went too far. So let's change that. Let's change this back to 40. Okay, save and restart. Home all again. Oh, shit. Stop. I need to home. All right, I need to fix the auto home. I need to home Y then X, not X then Y. I need to fix that. Reconnect, come on. Can you specify that anywhere? That's it. Look at that. That was it. So it's 400 and 40. So 40 was correct, and the 400 is what it was. So these are 1.8 steppers, which are the cheaper ones. All right, so I think I can. Okay, so that's a fine start point right there. I think that's actually really good. So, all right, so now let's talk extruder. All right, so let's go to X150 Y150. And let's heat this guy up. Extruder to 200. I want to then go to the so you are the FT-5. Let's see here. Cameras, well, that's fine. Thermal presets, here we go. So PLA, 60, add that. ABS, 10. PETG, 230 and 90. Okay. Wait for that to get up to temperature, and then we can, let me, here's some crappy filament laying around. I need, I don't have a, I have a spool holder right here. Sweet. Just put this down on the ground. And run this guy up into here. Okay. So we'll let that heat up, and then we'll see which way the filament goes, in or out. Oh, I have an extrude thing on there. Max extrude only distance. $150. Save that. All right, it's backwards. That's an easy fix. Here. Oh my goodness. Modified. Okay, and then extruder. The direction pin needs to go that way. Save and restart. There she blows. You pulling in? Yes, you are. Perfect, 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 perfect. So now, let's heat this guy up a little bit hotter. And let's just make sure that the what's it called for that is set properly. So we're gonna do 100. And get you to a little bit hotter. And then we're gonna come over here, we're gonna mark 100. Whoops. Right to there. And going to extrude 100. Okay, we're off by a smidge. So we're off by 4 millimeters. So how do I figure that out now? Ah, crike. Here's the calculator. Okay, so I had it as 418.5 and we were at 7.6. Okay, so I know that that is not enough. So if I up this, so let's recalculate the E steps. Wait, here's a calculator. Let's make my life easy here. I don't want to do math. Current E steps is 418.5. 96 was extruded, so 435.94. Plug that into here, and we have this new value. It's the easiest way I can figure to recalculate this crap. I do wish that Clipper made it easier and better. Like, I really do wish they did. There are so many life things that could just be changed a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna mark another 100, and then let's see if we are spot on this time. So right to there. Right, and extrude 100. I'll take it. I think that's pretty close. All right, so now I want to back that out. Let's make sure the nozzle's clean. Okay, we're going to home and we're going to check these bed levels again. So, home all. You got a little calculator here, Aaron? Oh, nice. So this is with 50. Nice, thank you, Aaron. I'm gonna have to save that. So I want G1 Z0. Okay, I want to disable the motors. Motors off. All right, well, I think that's pretty close there. All right, well, hardware all works. I guess it's time to figure out a slicer now, I guess, eh? Because, yeah. I think we need to figure out a slicer now. So I already started one here, but we're going to have to redo pretty much all of it. We'll start with this. So that's 400. 300, origins up there. Okay. One extruder. It is running. Smoothie, what you call it for these? Oh, Marlin Legacy. Still, okay. So let's go to FT-5. Legacy. No stealth mode. Remaining time. Relative E distance. Let's save that. Let's go to. Nope. Just do this into FT-5. Like that. And then this is just print end. Like that. Save that. Go back to Optimus. Back to FT-5. I know I could just like put this in a text document, but this is fast enough. And the layer change, there's nothing for tool change. Color changes M600, M601. Okay, so that M600, M601. Okay, save that. Machine limits. Yeah, I don't know how to do that right now. Extruder 1, it's 0.4. That's fine. There's no extruder hot offsets. Retraction. What did I have? So you guys are gonna laugh. I had to reinstall Simplify 3D. Because in order to get this print the other day. So retraction was 2.5, which is a bit much. So we're just gonna, let's go down to like 1. No Z lift on this. Retraction speed. 40 is fine. That's right. So 40 is fine for that. Wipe while retracting. I like that. Okay. Filament. FT-5 PLA. Yep, that's fine. I know it's been a while since I opened it up and I was like, whoa, okay, where is this? Because that was my go-to for years, man. I loved it. But per slicer has definitely changed my mind. Okay, so PLA. Overrides, no. Nothing there. Okay. So that's fine. And then, all right, so print here. Let's just do a 10%. Where's input? No. Do I have the detect thin walls? I can't. I guess it's the default value for this. Okay, cool. Skirt and brim, 6 mil off, 1 loop, 2 height, that's fine. No draft shield. Support. One I want you to. All right, so first layer speed, that's fine. No, it's not about extruders. Default widths, that's all fine. Slice regular, None of that need to worry about. Options. I do want to change this to, if I go to Optimus, let's do that. And then change back to FT-5, get like that, and then paste that in there. It should just be set with the FT-5. Why is all this crowdy crap in here? Just the FT-5. Save that. 0.2 millimeter. Okay. That's fine. All right, so let's just add a box. Slice said box. Whoop. Oh, that's not right. This needs to be a bracket. Slice. Print end, isn't it? Oh, no, there's no things in it. Save. Slice now. Hey, you take it. Okay, so let us add a physical printer. Okay, LPR, because I've built Clipper with like 7 now. That's not what I want. So ping fluid pi.local. That's fine with that. That's gonna be a 1 dot. It's like 90 or something like that. I think it was 90. Yep. Test. Okay. Slice again. Upload and print. Go to here. And unable to open file. What? Unable to open file. Metroplex, what's that? Aaron, did I do something wrong? Why can't it open the file? Oh, that's what you named my FT-5, Metroplex. Oh, wow, I forgot him. Jeez. It's pretty fitting. We'll have to set his name here later. But my issue is I can't print. Cannot, unable to open file. Clipper. So file have any spaces in it. Do you have any ideas what file should be? Yeah, all that's there. Virtual SD card path was not set. I'll see you later, Aaron. Thanks for hanging out, bud. So it doesn't, I mean, the path is set though. That's what the other ones are set to. So that can't be it. So it should just be, nope, this here. Squiggly, yep, G-code files. That's what it is. He put another slash in it. That doesn't seem right. Able to open file. Let's try to upload it again and see. Upload and print. Unable to open file. Okay, so that definitely wasn't it. Let's take that back out. Okay. Edit file transfer slicers protocol. I already did that. That's already done. Oh wait, is it? Octoprint compatible. Save that. Moonraker. Octoprint compatible is in here. Okay. Let's see here. So maybe it doesn't like the... I need to find where that's at then. So it is C. Users, me, app data, roaming, Crucial Slicer, printer. Okay, let's close this, save that. No, don't do that. No. Let us edit Notepad. Okay, can we do name? It's in here somewhere. So it should be printer model. FT-5. Save that. I think there might be a space in the file name, which is what it doesn't like. Upload and print. Let's reboot. Let's turn you off. Then back on. Let's just try a hard reset and see what happens. I'm getting hungry. We are going on just over 3 hours now. Whew. All right. So let us see how this goes. All right, we're reconnected and everything. Unable to open file still. Okay, so there's no spaces in name. So that we've ruled out that question. This is annoying. Change the SD card. A different virtual SD home Pi SD card. Okay, let's try that. So wait, no. Let's do squiggly that home Pi SD card. Save and restart. See if it likes that one. Maybe that'll make it open in the SD card. An open file. Is it because of this? Home Pi printer data G codes. So maybe that's it? Okay, let's try this one instead then. Save and restart. But why is Moonraker still yelling about it? There's nothing in here that asks for the path. Unable to print file. Unable to open file. It's not. G-code path receiving clipper does not exist. Why doesn't it exist? No, none of that. No ASCII character. It's just all text. None of this is the same. Okay, that's not the same error. That's not the same error. Okay, so not that. That didn't help at all. That doesn't help me at all. That's a different. I wonder if this is a right now a Moonraker Clipper issue, because again, the thing just came out, literally came out yesterday on Friday. None of this is making sense. All right, well, I might need to call it here and figure out what's going on. I'll contact Eddie and folks on the in my Discord and kind of go from there, because I'm not figuring out how to do that. I'm gonna check one thing here real quick though. So okay, save and restart. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reach out and see what's going on here, because it can't. It's just not working here. Okay, well, I would say though that this was quite a successful day, seeing as how I was able to get everything replaced. Now it homes X and then Y, so I just fixed that. Was what I just fixed just now. And then it goes up to 0, 0, which I like. I like it being up there. So I'll need to adjust G-code, you know, just to make like my first layer, like the purge line, stuff like that, make sure all that's correct. Seems like all the movement is correct now, but until I can get this error fixed, I can't print anything yet, which would have been great to do a test print tonight. It really definitely would have been. But that is what I will try to figure out and then kind of report back. Maybe I'll do another live stream tomorrow night. I don't know. We'll see how things go. I do have some other things on the docket, but if I can, I will. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Very successful. Again, if you guys want to help out, well, first go to the Discord, hang out. That's where I'm posting all this stuff, where I'm talking, asking for help, things like that. My Discord and other ones. People post links for other ones as well. If you want with the channel, there's a bunch of links down below. You can use those. It's appreciative, not required at all. I have fun doing this. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you all next time.